Hey guys, 2 years ago I did my last walkthrough through my action figure collection, and I think, yeah, 2 years is a bit of time, so I'm doing an update, quick, not as long and not as 4 parts, but it will be uncensored, it will be unedited. Two disclaimers before we start. First, I'm not an English native speaker. I'm from Germany, so I'll try my best with my school English to make it available for a broader audience. And second of all, I didn't do the dusting, so some shelves will be a little messy, a little dusty. So I hope you don't break it, but let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead. So we start where we finished the last time with my door for my basement, where my collection is. We start with an overview. Here is the desk where I do a little bit of unpackagings and some customizing. These are my shelves for my collection room in the basement. And first things first, you see my major problem. I'm running out of space. We have one corner left, and yeah, let's see how many shelves my wife will green light. So let's go. Up here, my first cabinet, and you see it's a little reflecting with the flashlight, but some Funko Pops and some Eagle Moss, King of the Ring, mini statues. Yeah, a trip through pop culture. Up here we have a Disney store, figures of Marvel. Some more pops of the Bella twins. And here's some Eagle Moss Star Trek spaceships. And more Funko Pops. And this is my desk. We have Friends Bitty Pop collection and some Star Wars sequel trilogy Funkos and Mandalorian. And here from Funko, the Saturday Morning cartoon collection. Hard to find these days. NECA Toonie Terrors. A very old Alf figure. The NECA Alf. And here are the starting lineup from Hasbro. The only two I have. Steph Curry and LeBron. And some leftovers from the Christmas deco. This is a cup and energy drink from a very talented artist here in Germany. You will see some more of his artwork. It's called Silent Mike, and he's doing some stuff. And here is some more metal plates from him, doing stuff all of retro pop culture. Great guy. He makes some mystery loot boxes, and I ordered some of them, and this is the stuff he made. an old Gladius replica, a bottle opener my grandfather made, same as this spear, some 3D printed blasters from Mandalorian, and the DL11 from Han Solo, Kurt Angle autograph, and a custom lightsaber. Let's go on with my Black Series Star Wars shelf update. We've started at the bottom. All Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. As you can see, there's all on my shelves. Pretty stacked, and not much space left. This is the first world problems of action figure collection and collectors. Prequel trilogy, all the quite recent Jedi. I love them. The Jedi are so cool. The new Darth Maul with Speeder, and one of my figures of the year, Darth Sidious with proper lightning effects. The Droidica, great piece, and the Battle Droid, finally. The extra movies, don't know how to call them, Solo, Star Wars Story, and Rogue One. Quite old, these figures. Nowadays, time runs fast. It's been a time since these movies were in the cinemas. Star Wars A New Hope. Newest acquisitions are Leia and Luke. And this is from the first wave of Black Series figures. Look at the way in face printing technology this line has gone. Empire Strikes Back. And part 1 of Return of the Jedi. Beat up Darth Vader without his helmet in the back there. And Return of the Jedi Part 2 with Jabba and a custom-made throne. And the Cantina Band and Momanadon Hammerhead, of course. Wrong shelf, but I needed the space, so I think it's they are fitting in Jabba's throne room. Here are gaming crates and expanded universe or legends characters. Really great is this Darth Malgus and Darth Bane and Darth Revan. Holiday style troopers. Hilarious stuff. Bounty hunters. And the Mandalorian shelf. And all the Disney Plus shows, with the newest one, Skeleton Crew, and a little bit of Acolyte, Ahsoka. Not the greatest show, but very good figures in my opinion. And here, down below, the first shelf of the sequels, episode 8 and 9, with this great throne. And right at the bottom, Force Awakens, a movie I really, really like, and it's one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Even if it is not a original trilogy, but I like this one. Don't like the follow-ups that much. And here we have my Black Series helmets. Stormtrooper, Mando, Luke X-Wing, 2 Saberforge lightsabers, Boba Fett with Lieutenant Worf from Super 7 and Darth Vader. And up there, some mini pops from Star Wars. And next to them, the NECA Mogwais. Some more Black Series, the Imperial Shadow Squadron in the original packaging unopened. A little bit of nostalgia with this old packaging, and the Hasbro, I don't even know the name, Supreme Edition or Ultimate Edition Darth Vader. And we come to NECA. NECA Terminator, NECA Phantom or Commando, NECA Rocky figures, The Thing, Robocop, recently got for Christmas from my wife, and some of the Terminator figures made through the years. Still hold up till today. And my first horror shelf from Halloween, It, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, American Werewolf in London, Pan's Labyrinth, Shape of Water, The Nun, and whatnot. Here my Ghostbusters, recently backed the Ecto 1 HasLab. And here are the figures that will go into the car. The Hasbro Lightning Collection and some Diamond Select ones, including the backdrops for the Builder Monument. Great lenticular Vigo painting in the back there. Not the greatest figures, horrible to stand up, but a good representation of one of my favorite movies, Ghostbusters. And here one of my favorite cartoon series when I was a child, Thundercats. I only collected the main characters. It's a great line, but Super 7 is incredibly expensive, so I focused on the main characters, heroes and villains. And down below, in Poe Dameron's helmet, there is a Plunderling. I want to have one Plunderling, and it's the only one I'll have. And Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, 3 of them. I don't need more, but I love anthropomorphic figures. And here are the three apes. Here we have mostly Predator and Alien universe. The Predalien, the Predator, Ripley from Alien Resurrection, I think, and this is the Frazetta Girls, Tigra. Does not fit in here, but I didn't know where to put her, and her Panther, so I displayed her here until I find a better place. Predators from NECA. No, this is the Predator. The other one was, what was the name of that really good movie? I forget it, sorry. That was the good one. And that was the bad one. Some more Predators. Shane Black, the one responsible for the bad new Predator movie, but also actor of the original movie with Arnie. Predator 2, The Lost Tribe, and the nowadays hard to find diorama with all the skulls, the trophy wall. And from Alien versus Predator, the pillars, the throne, the three predators, the wolf predator from AVP Requiem, and on top some diamond gallery statues of Marvel characters: Angela, Jessica Jones, Rogue, the Goblin Queen, and two Machinations, I think. Oh, no, Kotobukiya. Sorry, statues of Street Fighter and an interpretation of Michael Myers, if you will. Here we have some miscellaneous stuff. Funko Soda figures of Michael Scott from The Office and Ted Lasso, Roy Kent, Ted Lasso himself, and Nosferatu, a character I really like since I saw the silent movie. Mesco con exclusives from Breaking Bad, Saul Goodman, Gus Fring, and Walter White. Some bobbleheads from Sons of Anarchy. And these Universal Monsters stuff, I do not even know what they're called. And when we speak of Universal Monsters, here are some more. The NECA, Phantom of the Opera, Frankenstein, Nosferatu, Dracula, the Mummy, the new werewolf figure, the same company that made the Monster Hide. I forget the name of the company, sorry. Pretty impressive. So, Diamond Select, Lord of the Rings, including the Sauron Build-A-Figure. Really like the 4 Hobbits. And a miscellaneous shelf with some NECA retro cloth figures, beginning with Clark W. Griswold, Sloth, and Chunk from the Goonies, Gremlin, Home Alone, Morph, Harry, and Kevin, next to E.T., Alf, a Best Action, Ozzy Osbourne, Mesco 112, Popeye, Mr. Miyagi, Bob Ross, another Kremlin, Roddy Piper in what was the name of the movie? They Live, of course, and a custom James Bond, Daniel Craig, on an SH Figuarts body. Yeah, we have Bud Spencer and Terence Hill. Diamond Select John Wick. Diamond Select Eric Draven from The Crow. Diamond Select Westworld. Diamond Select Gunslinger from Dark Tower. And the rest of them is NECA Back to the Future. Love these figures. Love the movie. The movies, so to speak. Great representation. And one of my favorite shelves of all, the Hasbro Indiana Jones line with all 3 built-in artifacts pieces. The Ark of the Covenant, the 3 stones, the table of the Holy Grail, and all the characters, the different iterations of Indy himself, even the oh so bad 4th movie we got. Should have ended after the last crusade. And here we are in wrestling territorium. Some more recent eras and superstars. Cody Rhodes, Bloodline, Brock Lesnar. You name them. AEW wrestling. Jazzwares. Some more AEW Jazzwares figures. Mattel retro collection of the WWE superstars, mimicking the old toys from the 80s and 90s. Here we have some original Brutus Beefcake in the back there and the Big Bossman. These were my figures when I was a child. Back in modern Mattel WWE Elite line territory. Some Ultimate Editions. Some more retros, including the real retro Bret Hart. And a shrine for the NWO with Funkos, retros, Ultimate Outsiders, back Storm Collectibles Hulk Hogan with a custom made case from my cousin, and the Slim Jim Macho Man. Up here we have Funko Minis of some wrestlers. And here my Legends shelf. All the crates from the past 80s, 90s, and even earlier. Here we are round about the Attitude Era and the Monday Night Wars, NWO and WCW in the back, and more or less Attitude Era in the front. Not all of them, but definitely some. TNA Wrestling in the back, the Main Event Mafia, Ruthless Aggression Era, I think, in the front. Kurt Angle is hiding a little bit. DX, Michaels and Triple H, new Hollywood Hogan figure. Two Batistas, thumbs up and thumbs down. We go forward in time and the history of the WWE, from the Shield, New Day, Power Couple, Steph and Triple H, Rhodes Brothers, Comeback Hardy Boys, Sting and WWE. What a dark chapter. Some Roman Reigns, some Brock Lesnar's, Triple H's, AJ Styles, the Usos. Really good Dolph Ziggler chase figure. And here is my NXT shelf, NXT 1.0, I think you can call it. Even with our German guy Alexander Wolf, the Austrian guy Walter, now Gunther, Undisputed Era. Yeah, some Funko Pop ring. Recently got for my birthday a retro ring with AEW superstars. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Jericho, The Acclaimed, Bloodied, MJF, CM Punk, Young Bucks, and Super 7. Matt Cardona, I wanted to say Zack Ryder, a 3D printed Nikki Bella, and the really great line of Street Fighter. Such good figures for a reasonable price. More wrestling, mixed the eras, WCW, classic WWF, and some new Usos. Undertaker, Imperium, Roman Reigns screaming in the back there, Diesel and Shawn, and Kane. Next one, Mr. America, Rikishi, The Rock, Eddie, Shawn Michaels in his last official match, Champion Gallery, and Legendary Superstars. And right up here, some Funko Mini Pops, Deadpool, Thor, and Groot. So let's go to the TMNT shelf, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wall. Hard word to shorten. In the front, Last Ronin and Super 7 Turtles. The Turtles living room diorama with Sewer Leia. Love it. Waiting for Donnie's lab, but NECA has so much delivery problems with that. Don't know why I don't have mine yet. Street scene diorama up on top with the cartoon figures. Like all the little bits and pieces you can hide through the display. The Street Punk Turtles, cool set. Rocksteady Bebop. Yeah, that's for my cartoon turtles. Here's some more. Don't know what that line was. The original first sketch cover. Christmas calendar, Marvel figures, Stanley, and you see we are here in the Marvel area of the collection room. Infinity War and Endgame figures. A lot of them are packed away. I cleaned up the shelves a little bit, sorted some of them out. All the other MCU Avengers movies and Civil War. A shelf my daughter plays with. The Disney Plus shows, What If, Moon Knight, Loki, Hawkeye, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Some new comic Marvel Legends, Joe Fixit and Patch, and the Inhumans, Man Thing, from a Christmas special of last year or 2 years ago. Black Panther 1 and 2, mostly 1. The last 2 Thor movies, the good one, Ragnarok, and Love and Thunder, which was the very bad one. Pretty stacked shelf, I know that. What will you do? Iron Man shelf. With this great Ironmonger, I love that. Gorians. Only the best ones, I think. Bitty Pops or Mini Pops or some kind of Pops. Some more Pops and some packaging. Miscellaneous Marvel MCU shelf. Ant-Man. Doctor Strange. Black Widow. Captain America. Yeah, Scarlet Witch. Spider-Man movies and movie shelf. Into the Spider-Verse. Iron Man Hall of Armor. SH Figure Arts mixed with Comic Cave figures and Marvel Legends. Fox Property, X-Men, Logan, and Blade. What an old figure with a flaking coat. Eternals. I like the movie. Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel. I disliked both movies. And some more miscellaneous stuff from the MCU. And so this was it with my MCU. Let's go to the 3 3/4 Star Wars vehicles, starting with the AT-ST, the AT-AT, the Skiff, and a Iron Man effect piece. Why? Don't ask me why. The great Mandalorian ship. Grandpa clock in the back, why not? Poe Dameron's X-Wing. Big Starklighter's X-Wing. The Slave One or Boba Fett's ship. Pretty shitty Millennium Falcon. Not the good one, not the big one. Sadly, didn't get it. And some 5-point vehicles for the sequels when Hasbro pumped out the vehicles and the 3.25 5 POA figures and some Khan exclusives, Black Series in their original packaging. This one called Retro Toonies from the artist Silent Mike, who did his own interpretations of comic book or pop culture icons. Here's some more artwork of him in form of Saber Rider stickers and gummy bears. And here we have Figura Obscuras from Four Horsemen Studios, beginning with Frankenstein's monster, diorama stuff, Anubis, Bastet, Jacob Marley from The Christmas Carol, and The Ghost of Christmas Past, the newest Figura Obscura. So let's go to the gargoyles. Here we have another Marvel, what's his name? I so bad at remember names, but you know him. The gargoyles, I know their names, Hudson and Bronx and Goliath and Elisa Mesa and Broadway, Lexington, Brooklyn, Xanatos, Demona, and Mythic Legions, Aquatron, Jurassic Park, T-Rex, and some NECA monsters, King Kong, Godzilla monsters, and McFarlane dragons from Game of Thrones. So let's start here with He-Man, Masters of the Universe movies. I'm not a big collector of Motu, but some of them, Filmation figures, movie figures, both Super 7 and Mattel. Hasbro Lightning Collection, Power Rangers and some Super 7 stuff, the Zord, cartoon stuff. The only two Transformers I have, the model kits from Yellow Park. Here we have the Ramen Toys, the Marshall, Bravestar, NECA Phantom, some video game figures, Bucky O'Hare. Always wanted this as when I was a kid. Got only the Bruiser Baboon, but nowadays all the figures get the remakes. Even Biker Mice from Mars and Dinosaurs, Earl and Baby Sinclair, and Inspector Gadget. Amber Collection, 6-inch Jurassic Park characters and dinosaurs. Glad that I had the opportunity to finish that line before it got cancelled. And when we speak of got cancelled, Super 7 Simpsons started Not with the main characters. No, they lost the license, but the figures that came out were rather good. I got that one, these ones, and Street Sharks, another remake of 90s nostalgia figures. And here I almost forgot the HasLab Giant Man, the big boy. Figure of the year 2024, in my opinion. And before we come to Marvel Legends here, Super 7, Silverhawks, another property I liked when I was a kid and stood up early in the morning on Saturdays and watched cartoons at 6 o'clock in the morning. So let's start with my Marvel Legends comic shelves. Here we have Thor and Logan themed stuff. Kazar, Tigra, Hercules, and the new Odin figure, impressive as hell in the old Build-A-Figure one in contrast. My X-Men shelf with the main X-Men characters. Top of that, Shield, Fantastic Four. Not the best representations of Fantastic Four, I know that, but I was late in the game when it comes to Marvel Legends and Fantastic Four. Love my Shield collection back there. And here my Avengers shelf. Every one of them was an Avenger in the comic books at one time, I think. And my main villains on the left. Main villains of the X-Men. Spider-Man, heroes and villains. Really like the new ones. Some street heroes, if you will. Daredevil, Elektra, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Blade, Ghost Rider, the great Kristoff figure, some Build-A-Figures in the back there, and some random stuff. And down here, my only G.I. Joe classifieds. Love the heroes, never was a big fan of G.I. Joe, never collected them when I was younger. But I like all these soldier type figures. So I have a few of them. And the Batmobile Garage, Tumblr, cartoon, Batman Forever, Batman Returns, and original Batman. Got the custom ramen toy canopy here. The old 70s TV show Batman statue of Harley Quinn. An old WWE Cruiserweight Championship I got from my birthday years and years ago. Some more Game of Thrones statues and the McFarlane statues of Walking Dead. And let's stay in DC. DC EU. Matt Reeves, the Batman, flanked by Alfred and Batman 98. some random comic book figures, General Resort, the weird Superman, Swamp Thing, Azrael, Constantine. First DC Multiverse figures of McFarlane in the back there. Martian Manhunter, Aquaman. You name them. DC movies and TV shows, beginning with Joel Schumacher Batman, The Batman, Zack Snyder's Justice League, The Flash, Suicide Squad, the Keaton Batman trilogy, Black Adam and whatnot. Some more McFarlane DC stuff, comic book related, Dark Knight Returns, Batman, Metal, some game stuff, 3 Joker stuff. Yeah, some pretty old figures. It's already 3-4 years I collected DC. And when it comes to McFarlane, here's Spawn, Medieval Spawn, custom paint from me, and some custom capes I ordered. Looking forward to the new Kickstarter Medieval Spawn figures. And when it comes to Kickstarter, the first Kickstarter spawns and some Mortal Kombat Spawn, Gunslinger, Violator, the Todd Master himself, She-Spawn, and some more minifigs. So let's make a turn here at the top under the ceiling. More mini pops of Ghostbusters and The Office. Man, I love this show. Why aren't there real action figures? Of course they would look plain, but man, a Michael Scott and a Dwight Schrute in figure form, why not? I say yes, and here I say yes to the 4 Horsemen and Mythic Legions, faction of Arathea, one of the 4 Horsemen. Another one is Alithia and the Vampire Clan next to Xylernia's flock and the elven wooden creatures. Some skeletons of the congregation of Necronominus next to some knights of the Order of Itheron, the Noble Bear, the Legion of Laodiceus. Look at these great figures for 4 Horsemen designed. I'm so glad I stepped in collecting this line. Circle of Poxes, all the demonic and Witchmaster figures. And all the other wizards, dragon types, some wizard formerly known as Father Christmas or Santa Claus, and his Krampus and the Monkey King. And down here, Cosmic Legions, Mythic Legions in space. Equally great figures. Super cool design, great work. The delivery time is, or not the delivery time, all the work in progress from announcing a line and when it comes to your doorsteps, still the time is too long. 3 3/4. Man, what are these things called? You know, the Star Wars monster thing. Damn. What a pity. Game of Thrones, McFarlane, Blade Runner, movie figures from NECA, creators, The Witcher, back there, an old Eric Draven, the Crow figure, Labyrinth from Jim Henson, NECA figures and statues. Super 7 Conan, including King Conan. There are a few figures left. I still have to purchase. Old time when Mesco did more or less statues, but so cool, from Breaking Bad and Sons of Anarchy. And up here, what McFarlane does nowadays, Dune 1 and 2. And last but not least, when it comes to my collection room, let's walk to the map of Mythic Legion's mythos. And here are my movie turtles on a street scene diorama. Up here, Secret of the Use, Tokka Reza, Super Shredder. Turtles from Turtles 1. No, not from Turtles 1, from Turtles 2, Secret of the Use. But April and Casey are from the first movie. Here's Kino on the delivery scooter. The Universal Monsters meet the Turtles figures and Turtle 3. Another creature of a Black Lagoon, Leonardo, and who's Canister, Din Djarin, and we're back at Han Solo and Carbonite. We are nearly an hour in, and right now I show you the update of my Hot Toys display. Let's start again with my quarter scale turtles from the first Turtles movie. Oh, speaking of dusting. And let's go to the 1/6 scale cabinet, some katanas up there. DX19 Batman, in art Joker, in art Henry Cavill Superman, and in arts the Batman with a custom cape, and in art Lord of the Rings, Gandalf and Aragorn, and a 3-0 Game of Thrones Tyrion, Jon Snow and Jaime Lannister, next to Vito Corleone, Hot Toys John Wick, Chapter 4, custom Walter White and James Bond. A weird meeting between Marty and Doc Brown in Western outfit and the dude, Jeffrey the Lebowski, on his beloved carpet. Last Samurai, Katsumoto, and 300. Can't speak anymore. Rambo, John Constantine, and Hellboy. Some metal posters right here. And an old school stormtrooper in front of a LED wall. Din Djarin and Grogu on the swoop bike. And Din Djarin on a monster horse thing. Quarter scale shredder, Hot Toys Wolf Predator, some facepalm meme statues, and WWE Championship replica belt, and a Gentle Giant statue of Princess Leia. Thanos, Iron Man from Endgame, Boba Fett on the throne, this famous scene. Some Marvel characters, Loki, Yelena Belova, Rocket Raccoon, and Cap. And Cap again next to Spider-Man. Some display busts for different hats. And Iron Man next to Batman 89 and Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine. Secret Trilogy, Kylo Ren next to his father and his uncle. Prequel Trilogy, Dooku, Maul, Yoda, and Original Trilogy, R2-D2, Lando, and Luke. So let's wrap it up with my collection update 2024. Have a good time and a great year of 2025. So, thank you for watching. Bye.